Hi guys, quick disclaimer real quick. I am Lengo Babe before I give this disclaimer. This video might be disturbing for certain viewers. It has disturbing images, disturbing topics talked about. So quick little warning before watching this video. And yeah, y'all just enjoy this video I guess. And yeah, that's all.
Play Sarah's House Tycoon. Still a fanboy? Okay, I got you. I'll play that game in a bit. Wait, hold up. Okay, let me check now. Sarah's House. Oh, there we go. Oh, it already comes up. Is it a famous game? The hell is this? Don't type Sarah. Don't share what you have seen. Take this game seriously. Oh. What the hell? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Hey! Hey! One day? What do you mean one day? Okay. What's that? Where do I claim my money? The guy who made it allegedly a stalker. What? What do you mean? Why is that a random invisible face? They replicate her house or something? Okay, I got a car. Why is something... What the... What the hell? What are y'all gonna be playing? The owner is allegedly stalking Sarah. Allegedly? Alright, now I can make money faster, right? How do I make the money faster, bro? There we go, there we go. Money's coming in. But not the owner. But not the... But not the owner currently. This is a re-upload. Also, the original game got taken down. Is that what you're saying? But wait, is that... Will that be something if I build the house completely or what? Give someone the face real quick. I just did just now. But the face is like blood. Like it looks like yeah, imagine a picture of someone's face, right? Imagine a picture of someone's face, and then it looks like the picture got shot in the middle, like right on the face. So it's like someone's face, but it's like blacked out. Like there's a black circle in the middle. Alright, this one.
If you grew up with a computer, especially in the early 2000s, then you're probably familiar with Roblox, the online platform where anyone can make a game.
Okay.
But what if someone chose to make a game specifically about you, revealing details like pictures of your face, or even where you live?
Wait, so it's real?
Well, for a woman online named Sarah, this would actually happen. In today's video, I'll be telling you the story of someone who used Roblox not for creativity or entertainment, but instead to document their real-life obsession with a singular person.
Oh, yo.
This is the story of Sarah's house, Roblox's most horrific tycoon.
What the hell?
Tycoon games have always been pretty popular on Roblox, with the genre still being relevant today. For those of you unaware, a tycoon is essentially just a game where you collect money to accomplish some sort of goal. Usually this is done with droppers that generate cash, which allow you to either upgrade your base or build up your revenue. Evidently, most tycoons are not considered horror games, with the vast majority actually being the opposite of scary. However, this would change with one tycoon released in 2014 that actually flew under the radar of most users. The game, as I mentioned earlier, was titled Sarah's House. Now, what exactly makes this game different from the others? At first, nothing really jumps out. You spawn into a classroom displaying some rules for the tycoon.
Bro.
These consist of take the game.
Wait, I just... What? Wait, so... Wait, so this is real? Okay, wow. Okay, I thought it was just like a theory, but... What, do you make reaction streams? No, I actually don't. I think it's one of my first few times I actually... I should go back to... You should go back to Pizza Tycoon thanks to this.
Seriously,
Pizza
do
Tycoon.
not share what you've seen. And finally, do not type Sarah. Well, in order to actually start the tycoon, you have to exit the classroom and enter the neighborhood, where you claim a spot and begin making progress on building Sarah's house. You can buy her walls, her furniture, and even her car, which weirdly enough has someone hiding under it. This character
Oh wait, so the character is the stalker? Oh,
will be
wait.
important later, but first we have to go
Oh
back to school.
jeez.
If you venture behind the gym, you'll find what looks to be a locked
Okay,
dumpster.
okay, now it makes
By
sense.
turning on your game audio and listening closely,
Okay, wait, let's check the game out actually. Yo, should we check out the dumpster? And I'm close to 10k. I'm close to 10k. Wait. Okay, we will get back to that video in a bit. Wait, hold up. Bro, how am I just discovering of this now? Your shed? Yeah, I know, I'm close to the shed. There we go, I can buy it now. Is there something in the shed? Nothing, just tools and... Alright, I want to press that red circle though. Why is there a random red circle? Oh. Okay, that's nothing. And there's a key. This one? JD, sorry. JD, where am I supposed to press? Yo, you heard that? What the hell? Okay, I don't know why I heard screaming. Y'all told me to what? Walk around the school, right? Now I'm even more interested about that video. Hold up.
you can actually hear the subtle sound of someone banging. The next detail worth mentioning here can be spotted by the rules we saw earlier in Spawn, specifically with the rule that says do not type Sarah. If you decide to break this rule, your player is teleported to a dark room with the date June 2nd written all over the walls. In front of you is the character we saw earlier under the car, but this time holding a shotgun. The creepiest part about this is when you walk up to the man, the face of a real woman covers your screen.
Yeah, like,
with
bro.
the gun firing in the background and your player being kicked from the game. If you're not familiar with Roblox, one of their major rules for developing games is that users are never allowed to upload an image of someone's real face. Doing this will typically result in the model being deleted, or in some cases your account even getting banned. Either way, the fact that this account was able to get past this rule and create this scene is incredibly strange. Returning back to the Tycoon itself, the next secret can be found by collecting the rest of the house. After buying all 3 droppers and saving up your money, you can head to the backyard and purchase the most expensive item in the game, that being the shed. At first, nothing really looks out of place until you start to drag your mouse across the screen and notice an icon indicating some kind of button. You click on the button, and that's when your character is teleported to the hell of the room. Inside of the shed, we'll find several pictures.
What the hell is this? The hell is this?
Many of which are the same face we saw earlier, but this time labeled as yearbook photo. We also have some
oh my god,
new photos where the Roblox character we've been seeing is placed somewhere in real life. Finally, in the background, we can hear some kind of weird noise, along with the option to grab a key. The shed is honestly one of the most important parts of the Tycoon, not because of the creepy photos, but because of what they implicate. The first thing we figured out is that the picture we've been seeing of the girl is in fact a yearbook photo. And who do you think that picture belongs to? Another detail that's revealed from the shed is this weird presence of the Roblox character we've been seeing throughout the game. It's my belief that this character is supposed to represent the developer himself, and in the photo he's posted with, we see him standing next to Sarah's actual shed. Now,
oh my god, like in real life?
When I mentioned a weird sound playing in the background, some of you might have caught on and could see where I'm going. By downloading the isolated sound and placing it into a software like Audacity, we can actually visualize the audio in something called a spectrogram. Doing this will uncover a hidden message, which is the photo of a shed along with the text North Carolina
Bro!
written next to it. This audio pretty much confirms the theory that Sarah and her house are real, and that the person responsible for this game, represented by the man under the car or with the gun, has some kind of real-life obsession with her. It's important to note that this version of Sarah's house is a re-upload of the original with copy lock disabled. What that means is that we can actually download the game files for ourselves and take a look behind the scenes. Interestingly enough, I actually missed something when I was talking about the no typing Sarah rule. If you take a look at the board, for a brief moment an image will appear next to it that looks to be a box with an arrow pointing under. By typing Sarah and teleporting to the room we saw earlier, you can actually go backwards to prevent the cutscene that kicks you from the game, or instead you'll walk through this corner wall, and jump over to a translucent bridge that returns you back to the main map. With all of that, we can finally connect the main 3 secrets of the game. First, buy the shed and teleport to the room holding the key.
Okay.
It's important that you type Sarah in order to teleport back to the room that kicks you. The next step is to no-clip out of this room onto the translucent bridge we saw earlier on the board. By standing still, the platform will eventually return you back into the main map. Finally, with the key in hand, walk to the back of the school and unlock the dumpster. By doing this,
Oh my god. Oh, Sarah, you gotta run.
your character will begin to float over what appears to be Sarah's head, along with the address 7400 Old
Oh my god. Oh,
US Highway 70, Newbern, NC, flashing on screen, otherwise known as the address for a landfill in North Carolina. Finally, the game will close the server, along with the message, by the time you're reading this, it'll be too late.
but is this person still alive?
Sarah's House is a tycoon created by someone on the internet documenting their horrifying obsession with a woman who may not even be aware they have a stalker in the first place. However, the good news is that nothing has actually appeared to correlate with this story in the real world. There is an argument to be made that Sarah and the developer could go to school together, evident by the 2 seats missing in the spawn classroom, potentially hinting at them being in the same class together. However, thankfully to my knowledge, there haven't been any real-world connections that accurately follow this game enough to really warrant any serious concern. Today, years have passed since the original upload of Sarah's House, with the game still living on through new, temporary owners. If you'd like to visit the Tycoon for yourself, or even
Bro, that is crazy. What? Maybe that girl probably. Yeah, probably, bro. Y'all know them stories of like people getting rejected and then they start crashing out for no reason.
download a version
That
of this round,
that. Okay, first that's a good video. Dude, good documentary. I was like that video. But bro, what was that? That's just weird, bro. People are weird, man. Bro, like plotting a murder on someone and then making a game on Roblox is just so weird. This game was made in 2014. Oh yeah, this happened in 2014. So yeah, that is wow. I just don't know what to say. That's just weird. Hopefully the person is still around. You know, I don't know if the person is still around or what happened. Hopefully the person is good. Yeah, that's a very Penguin. I don't know how you find that game, but okay.